What's up, Raider Nation? Holy hell, brothers and sisters in silver and black. If you thought this offseason was going to be quiet, you were dead wrong. We've got 3 massive stories that just dropped like nuclear bombs across the Vegas desert. And trust me when I tell you, this is going to shake the very foundation of everything you thought you knew about our beloved Raiders. First, we've got our rookie sensation making moves that have the entire NFL world talking. And I'm not just talking about regular rookie confidence. I'm talking about a young gun who's already putting himself in conversations with the absolute legends of the game. This kid is making statements that would make even the most seasoned veterans blush with embarrassment. But wait, it gets better. Remember that receiver who used to wear our colors? Yeah, that guy. Well, he just opened his mouth again. And let me tell you, Raider Nation, what came out is going to make your blood boil and make you realize we dodged the biggest bullet in franchise history. This dude is out here throwing shade like it's his full-time job. But the joke's on him, because we're about to show you exactly why we're better off without his toxic energy. And if that wasn't enough to get your hearts racing, we just made a massive defensive move that's going to have opposing offenses shaking in their cleats. We're talking about a proven warrior, a battle-tested champion who's ready to bring that championship DNA straight to Sin City. Are you ready to dive deep into this chaos? Because what I'm about to tell you is going to have you jumping out of your seats, screaming, "Just win, baby!" at the top of your lungs. Smash that like button right now if you're ready for this roller coaster. Drop your predictions in the comments below. Who do you think we're talking about? And if you haven't subscribed yet, what are you waiting for? This is the kind of content that separates the real Raider Nation from the bandwagon fans. But here's the thing that's going to blow your minds. Our first story involves a rookie who just put himself on the Mount Rushmore with some of the greatest running backs in college football history. Are you ready to find out who had the audacity to make such a bold claim? Boom! Here we go, Raider Nation. The rookie making waves is none other than Ashton GK. That's right, our number 6 overall draft pick just walked into Max Crosby's podcast and dropped one of the most confident statements I've ever heard from a 21-year-old. This kid didn't just show up to play. He showed up to dominate and make it known that he belongs in the conversation with college football royalty. During his appearance on The Rush with Max Crosby, Ginty was asked to create his Mount Rushmore of running backs at the college level. And guess what he did? He put himself on it. Can you believe the sheer audacity, the raw confidence, the Raider mentality flowing through this kid's veins? This is exactly the kind of swagger we need in Las Vegas. Forget humble rookies who tiptoe around existence state. You're not going to believe this next bombshell. Remember Davante Adams? Yeah, that guy who demanded a trade and left us high and dry? Well, he's back in the headlines. And this time he's throwing more shade at our organization. But joke's on him because he's about to expose himself as the problem he always was. In a recent interview with ESPN, Adams had the nerve to say he feels rejuvenated with the Los Angeles Rams because they don't have a dark cloud hanging over the building like he experienced over the last few years. Can you believe this guy? He's out here acting like he wasn't part of the problem. Let's break this down, Raider Nation, because this is where it gets juicy. Adams is talking about experiencing dark clouds over the last few years. And guess what? Those years include his time with both the Raiders and the Jets. This dude is throwing shade at 2 franchises in one breath. The man is a walking toxic cloud himself. Here's the beautiful irony that Adams doesn't want to admit. We are the ones who are rejuvenated now that he's gone. Look at what happened after we traded him away. We got rid of the drama. We got rid of the negativity. And now we have young, hungry players like Ashton GK coming in with championship mentality instead of prima donna attitudes. Adams wants to blame the dark cloud on the Raiders and Jets. But let's be real. Everywhere this man goes, chaos follows. He forced his way out of Green Bay, demanded a trade from us, and then watched the Jets completely implode with Aaron Rodgers. Maybe, just maybe, the common denominator in all this dysfunction is Adams himself. And now he's with the Rams, talking about how much better everything is. Good for him. We're over here building a young, hungry, championship-caliber team while he's chasing his next paycheck and looking for his next excuse when things go wrong. The best part, while Adams is out there making excuses and pointing fingers, we're making moves, we're building chemistry, we're drafting studs like Ginty, and we're adding proven winners to our defense. Speaking of which, wait until you hear about the massive signing we just made that's going to transform our linebacker core. Raider Nation, hold on to your seats because we just made the signing of the off-season. We just brought in a proven champion, a warrior, who knows what it takes to win at the highest level. Say hello to Jermaine Pratt. That's right. We just signed this absolute unit to a one-year deal worth up to $4.78 million. And let me tell you why this is the most brilliant move John Spytek could have made. Pratt isn't just any linebacker. This man is a battle-tested champion who was a key part of the Cincinnati Bengals 2021 AFC Championship team. Let's talk numbers. Raider Nation, because they're insane. This man started 88 games during his 6-year tenure with the Bengals and was coming off a career-high 143 tackles last season. He also recorded 2 interceptions, 2 forced fumbles, and 2 fumbles.